Hey everyone, great to see you back for another video. Today we're diving into a super important topic, how to boost your self-confidence and tackle your fears. First off, I want to share something that I'm sure will help you a ton, taking care of your body. How do you do that? It's not just about looking good or what you wear. It's really about being mindful of what you put into your body, especially your food choices. Whether you're feeling healthy, on medication, going through a special phase in life, or indulging in sugary treats, all of that plays a huge role. There's a strong connection between what we eat and how our brains function. It's often said that our diet affects our mindset, and that's absolutely true. Everything you consume impacts your brain. When you eat junk food, you might feel sluggish, unmotivated, and less inclined to do positive things. That feeling is directly linked to your diet, so pay attention to what you eat, and you'll notice a big change. There's also something else I wanted to touch on. Sometimes we all hit a slump where motivation just disappears. You might feel like doing nothing but sleeping, and even simple tasks like brushing your hair or taking a shower seem like too much. It's totally normal to feel this way from time to time, but I really want to encourage you to push yourself to get up and take care of yourself. No matter how you're feeling, don't let your emotions run the show. Don't say, "I'm feeling down today, so I won't do anything." Even if you're feeling low or tired, show yourself some love by taking care of yourself. By doing this, you send a message to your brain that you value yourself, which can boost your self-confidence. Another thing to keep in mind is to avoid relying on others for your success. Stop comparing yourself to others, whether you're 22 and working, dressing well, traveling, or buying what you want. Whether you're 25, 26, or older, don't let those comparisons dictate your life. Don't get bogged down by negative thoughts or the feeling that you're not doing enough. That's a big mistake. Focus on what you want to achieve and take charge of your life. Do your best while also growing mentally. This way, you'll move forward and reach your goals. Do it with determination. It's a mistake to rely too much on social media, like Instagram, and to seek validation from others. When you see those perfect, idealized images, it can make you feel like you haven't achieved anything. You might end up feeling worse about yourself, especially during tough times. That's why I think it takes a lot of effort to not let those images influence you. The time you spend on social media can really impact you. You might come across people who seem to have a better life, which can lead to constant comparisons. Don't stress too much about what others are doing. The third thing I want to say is to focus on yourself. Don't get sidetracked. Keep your attention on your own journey. People often get caught up in comparing themselves to others, which can hurt their self-esteem. One goal we should aim for is to be better than we were yesterday. If you focus on your own growth, your life will change. Your needs and priorities will shift. We waste a lot of time worrying about what others are doing, how they're doing it, and why. That just takes away from our own time. One of the biggest mistakes we make is letting others define who we are, allowing them to judge or influence us. This is your life, so don't let anyone else tell you what to do. Focus on yourself, and you'll notice a huge difference. The opinions of others won't matter as much anymore. I totally get that feeling, but it's crucial to break free from those thoughts. The fourth piece of advice I want to share is to stop worrying about what others think and their criticisms. We're all human, and it's natural to want to be liked and accepted. But don't let that control you. Don't let others' opinions shape your identity. You're the only one who can determine your worth. Focus on what makes you happy, and don't let criticism or judgment from others distract you. It's completely normal to feel a dip in the self-confidence when you're feeling down, sad, or anxious, and you might not want to face your problems. But remember, those who try to bring you down or make you feel inferior aren't necessarily right. Often they're just projecting their own insecurities and discomfort. If someone doesn't appreciate you or criticizes you for no reason, it says more about them than it does about you. Keep in mind that these people might be struggling with their own issues, which is why they act the way they do. You can't please everyone, and that's totally okay. I've already made a video about this topic, how to stop trying to make everyone happy. Remember, if someone criticizes or puts you down, it doesn't mean you're at fault. Don't doubt your skills or worth because of their comments. Sometimes criticism comes from people who are just jealous or unhappy themselves. Don't let their judgments get to you, and keep focusing on yourself. It's easy to convince yourself that you have no value, but that can really hurt your self-esteem. If you believe you're not enough, others will pick up on that and might take advantage of it. On the flip side, if you value yourself and act with confidence, you'll notice that people treat you differently. It's crucial not to belittle yourself, but to see yourself for who you are, accept yourself, and respect yourself. Show some self-confidence, even if it takes a bit of effort. People can say whatever they want, but what truly matters is how you see yourself. The fifth point I want to touch on is a well-known idea: fake it till you make it. What does that mean? It means you should act like the person you want to become. If you're feeling down, try to smile anyway. Even if that smile feels forced at first, it will eventually feel genuine. Smiling sends positive signals to your brain, and it can really change your mindset. The more you act confidently, the more you'll actually feel that confidence. By continuing to act this way, you'll eventually embody that attitude for real. Acting this way doesn't mean you should ignore your feelings. It just means you shouldn't let them take over. If you wait until you're perfect to start taking action, you might find yourself stuck. Don't let your doubts hold you back. It might feel a bit overwhelming at first, but stick with it. You may not feel comfortable right away, but over time, that positive mindset will become second nature. Think of it like a magic trick. The first time is tough, the second time too. But if you keep at it, you'll notice changes. Others will start to see the difference in you, and it'll create a ripple effect. Little by little, you'll truly become the confident person you want to be. Lastly, I want to share something really important. Pay attention to the people around you, friends, family, or coworkers. Ask yourself who's really supporting you, who's encouraging you, and who's constantly criticizing or dragging you down. Be aware of how these relationships affect your mindset, well-being, and personal growth. If some of these connections are toxic, it's best to steer clear of them as much as you can. Try to distance yourself from negative people, even if it's not always easy. If you feel like someone isn't bringing anything positive to your life, it's important to take steps to protect yourself. I encourage you to evaluate your relationships and surround yourself only with those who support and inspire you. This includes close family members. Learn to tune out their destructive criticism when necessary. What's really important is not letting the negative opinions of others sway you, even if they're from people close to you. Sometimes those who seem well-meaning can actually be harmful to your well-being. Don't let these influences distract you from your goals. By staying true to yourself and listening to your own thoughts, you'll naturally attract people who share your values and aspirations. Be mindful of those around you, as their influence can be stronger than you might think. In the end, what matters most is staying motivated and focusing your energy on what helps you grow. That wraps up this video. Thanks a ton for your support and for watching until the end. See you soon.